anybody else in the audience who would like to join us?
Sure.
What's your name, sir?
Nick.
Nick?
This is Nick.
This is Nick.
He's not sure if he's Nick or not.
Oh, give me that. They're going to explain to you what we're doing. I'm going to explain to them what we're doing. Okay, for this, I'm going to show you a slideshow presentation of my most recent class project. I'm really excited. Can someone name for me a really famous historical event?
Atlantis.
Chernobyl, Boston Tea Party. It's all you know from history?
No history majors here, huh?
They know they're nuclear engineers.
Review's right!
Too soon! Independence Day!
All right.
Landing on the
No.
Battle of Los Angeles!
What?
Star Wars!
I'm not going to do the Holocaust.
They blew up the Death Star! What?
Oh, blowing up of the Death Star?
Yes!
You know what? That's history, folks.
That's
Okay.
I'm a history teacher too.
All right. I am really excited to show you my class presentation on the blowing up of the Death Star. For the first picture, click. Princess Leia was hot. She seriously was. You didn't know that she was involved in the blowing up of the Death Star until she blew it up. Toby was actually a stormtrooper. He had lost his helmet though, and realized that underneath of it he was just really ugly, like the rest of the stormtroopers. Not really. Andy also realized that, and he thought that he could be a little bit like Darth Vader and do that force choking thing, and it happened to Randy, except he didn't quite hit him in the neck. He hit him elsewhere and choked things. The Emperor over here was very flexible. You couldn't tell underneath all the robes that he normally wore, but very flexible guy. Did yoga. Click. Princess Leia, also kind of a whore. We all knew. Don't be surprised. The Emperor, though, he kind of liked to get some. He was someone who liked to grind. Andy was a little bit jealous of that, so he tried to get off that. And Toby realized that he felt bad about squeezing Randy so hard. Down there. All right, it was on his penis. You knew what I was thinking. So we tried to resuscitate him by giving him CPR. Click. The grinding continued. The Emperor realized, you know what? I don't like girls. And this guy down here looks like he might be a little bit hot. I mean, dead, but hot. Toby was like, absolutely not. I am pulling out my lightsaber. It is purple. You've never seen one like this before, I imagine. Click. Princess Leia, while a whore, she knows somebody who has power. So she decided, I'm just going to go for the Emperor. He is like the main guy. Emperor was more like, shit, really? This girl? Andy wasn't having that. He was not okay with that over there. And Toby realized that with a purple lightsaber, you can cut people's heads right off. Right off. And I guess you could probably do that with all the other lightsabers, but it turns them purple when that happens. Click. Didn't know if you knew, but zombies were in fact on the Death Star. Randy turned into one. And he thought, what better brains to eat than the Emperor's? The Emperor, on the other hand, did not have such luck with Randy, so he moved on to Toby. He was also a little bit of a whore. Princess Leia was like, you know what, seriously guys, I'm just gonna bow. I'm gonna head back to Alderaan. I'm sure it's still gonna be there in a day or two, so I'm gonna head over there and hang out. And Andy, honestly, he just wanted a chance to dance. That's all he really cared about. And so the Death Star was about to be blown up, guys. Last picture, click. Surprise, Macaulay Culkin made it onto the Death Star. Who knew? The Emperor, you know what, let's be honest, he was a weird guy anyway. No one was sad when he died, so we thought we should just make that happen earlier. Princess Leia had actually been okay with the Death Star being there and was pissed that it blew up. She had a lot invested in that. Simultaneously, Andy committed suicide while his brains were being eaten. It was weird. That doesn't usually happen. And that is the end of our slideshow.